Okay. So are you taking a short load to start off with?
Yeah, it's only 137 miles.
Okay.
Actually, my trailer says my GPS says 137 miles, and I chose the load that Legion got.
Yeah, I think last time or when the times before, we've got our GPS is set to a different mode. But are we doing it without GPS if we don't feel like it? Well, I suppose we can anyway, can't we?
Well, I'm sorry, I was not aware of that situation.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that too.
Oh.
I guess we could play catch up to see who can get there first.
Well, I
Oh
don't
wait,
think
David's not in yet. Never mind.
no, it's okay. You can start. I'm gonna get
Okay.
lost anyway.
Right turn.
And I barely missed clipping your trailer.
It's okay. It turned off player damage between
Oh, okay.
damage between players.
But
No,
I suppose you remember the order of the mods, do you?
doesn't matter.
I guess it does.
Yeah, it does.
It's okay. I think it's showing me the order here, so I'm gonna go ahead and change the order unless I can just activate. See if that will do it.
No, the problem is it'll already or automatically deactivate your optional mods.
Which is fine. I don't have any.
My truck is sure taking off slow, and I thought I had the C16.
I have the normal engine that pretty much. Oh, hey, John.
I got a 380 horsepower Detroit.
Is it the you said the 60 series or is it like the 6 speed 92?
It's a 12.7
Oh,
Series
okay.
60.
I used to like the 430 horse variant of it. My brother had a 94 Kenworth before.
Yeah. The one I really want to try is like the 470 horsepower with only 1450 torque. That one definitely sounds interesting. High
Right,
horsepower
up
but
ahead.
low torque.
So, I'll go on the right side. Why is the support not turning? God.
Yeah, something's really wrong with my truck. I know I put an 18 speed in, and it's only got me at a 10 speed.
Yeah. So what?
I know I put an 18 speed in.
The same transmission as mod as I did, or does it revert you back to normal?
Unless it reverted me back to normal, because I could have swore I went back in and reworked my truck before log on to the convoy the first time.
Is it even fuller? Still?
I can't remember really, to be honest. 'Cause I'm barely hitting 70 right now.
That's okay. You've no need to go any faster, right? That silence tells me everything I need to know. So actually, a lot of the period trucks, you would hit the governor at like 65 or 70, and that was the way that they were set up.
I remember seeing some guys back when ATS first started, and they were streaming out about using 10,000 horsepower engines, doing 100, 200 mile an hour over the speed limit.
Yeah, you just wouldn't catch us doing that.
Of course. And then Zach's horse, that's what she said.
So, are you boys and girls, or just boys, I suppose, are you all using older trucks?
Yep, I'm running the FLB.
Okay.
I'm the only one running the Volvo VNL 300, the 2014 model.
Okay.
I've used the K100E.
Well, I guess it's now to be a Mac R then.
I'll say Daniel's got the most modern truck out of everybody.
I did check Discord, to be honest, about about the using retro trucks, where I would have had one set up.
I know
already.
Legion gave the idea about it last night, and I just completely forgot about it.
So you had to put one together? Or did you already have that one?
No, I just forgot about the possible no GPS thing with older trucks.
Yeah, it's not.
Just the GPS line, not necessarily the map itself. Like,
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
I wonder how well a 2,000 horsepower engine works with a max 6 speed.
I don't think it would work very well.
I really don't think it would either.
Well, I'm gonna have to find out now that we don't think it's gonna work well. I mean, it might stop me from doing crazy speeds, right?
I mean, your engine
What
might
about that?
overheat before it gets to 60.
That's true.
Because, David, I thought you said you weren't supposed to shove anything over 400 horsepower underneath that back car's hood.
You aren't. So I'm just
Unless you, like, modify it or modify a cooling system.
yeah.
Wasn't the max like 275?
No, you get a 300 and a 350, I believe.
Yeah, they went as low as, like, 237.
Yeah.
Back in the
But-
60s.
But Max, and I've never found this actually confirmed in a Mac piece of paper. But you look at like the old Mac trucks, or is it Big Mac trucks? And everyone says that the highest that they recommend you put in the Mac car was just 400.
That was the same thing even applied to the later models, too, in the mid-90s, early 2000s.
And it's such a small little fella that I can see why.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Mac B61 in the game, as a mod.
There is one. I think it's a payware, but there most definitely is one. So I've seen it. I've played around with it and realized, actually, I don't think I want to be playing with this. This is not. Well, this is someone's premium work. I'm gonna have to have a yellow dream machine here. My car with a yellow paintwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went with blues and greens on my truck. And orange.
Mac is the most.
I just went with menstrual blood red.
Slow traffic ahead. Back.
10-4.
Left lane. No, not left lane. 44 decided to go to the right lane. Left lane. Freaking smart traffic. It's worse. Stick to your lane like before. I don't know if it's good or bad. Would you rather have the traffic stay stuck behind you and not let you go over, or would you like it to merge? Back to David. Okay. What's your opinion on
Do what now?
Do you like that the traffic actually likes to merge now? And
Kind of.
Yeah.
go around the slower traffic, or no?
Yeah.
By the way, stick to
Yeah,
the
I
right,
think,
David. That's exact. That traffic may be heavy, but you gotta turn right again.
Alright.
So don't get stuck behind in the left lane, be going around them because the traffic is heavy. For me, anyway. I don't know what it is for you. You're within view, so traffic would be that way.
Looks like my top speed is going to be 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, I've not even gotten past 70 yet.
I was able to hit 75 on mine, no problem, but it just kind of ran out of steam at that point.
How heavy is your cargo?
30,000 pounds.
Okay, so it's a reasonable one.
After the
Yeah, on
toll,
a single axle, so.
Yeah.
the toll is the right turn back.
Yeah, I see. Thank you.
Because that frickin' toll thing comes up and you might take the wrong turn.
I'm gonna hop over to that service station and see if I can fix my truck's transmission.
Apparently that wasn't where you went right over that little median area. What?
Do I even want to
Back.
know what happened?
You in?
I may as well just have one gear, and that's top. Yeah, it's a little speedy. I guess the Macau doesn't weigh much.
This one's easy parking area even on the hard ones.
That's what she said.
Hey, Legion.
Yeah.
I think whatever we had when we exited out earlier and came back into the convoy, it reset my truck. What I had before I modified
Oh, you probably did it while you were in the convoy then, huh?
it. Yeah, more than likely. But I got
you
her
You didn't
got her
save it
upgraded
yet?
on it, ready to go for one more load, short one if we can.
Yeah, you can find one.
See here, let me pull
Up
over.
in the, park in the trailer.
Hey, what time do y'all have now? Zach?
It's 8:28 for me.
Yeah, so a 402 mile load probably wouldn't be able to be done by 8 o'clock my time.
Look for around 250.
Let me see here. Let me go up here and change my route length and see what I can do. Of course, from where we're at, the shortest is 503 miles. I got the route length showing like where it should be the shortest route. It's from Emporia, Kansas to Amarillo, Texas. Unless one of y'all got a better job in mind. Hey, what happened?
Huh?
That would be
Sounds like two of us got booted out, like of the Discord.
Yeah,
It was David. You having trouble again?
probably.
So, what do y'all think?
Is David still even in the convoy?
Might check, cause it could be Discord problem too. I'm busy.
I'm not
doing,
showing any
something
problems
else
on my
instead.
end. There you are, David. Welcome back.
Piece of crap internet router.
Ah,
It's fine. I don't mind spending an hour fixing something that didn't need to be fixed. It's perfectly fine. AT&T, bastards.
Hold on, let me try this again.
Yep.
There's 141 mile from Emporia to Pittsburgh. Or what about Emporia to Marysville, which is 176 miles? Or we could do one from Tulsa, which is 205. Hello?
I'm
hello?
Here.
I was seeing what y'all throwing out there and see what you're
I'll follow. You're good.
Okay, how about we do the it's fireworks would the 40,595 pounds be okay for y'all's trucks if we did that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just
All right,
switching
let's go
over
with
to a
that. That's-
tandem axle.
Yeah, that's fine. It's 141 miles, Emporia to Pittsburgh. And I am selecting it now.
Oh, now I finally get the notification David was started streaming.
Yeah, and then it stopped because.
Yeah, convoy. You're at the convoy right now. So it's right
Yeah.
here, David. Daniel, you said.
Because it won't let me rejoin. Because why would it let me rejoin? Just turn everything off.
Okay, that's odd. I just selected that load, and it's not even showing that the one I initially picked. So the closest
Just
one we're gonna
back
have
up.
to do is the
Let me see.
fireworks from Emporio to Tulsa because I
Let me
don't
see
know
what I
why
have
it
to,
didn't.
Daniel. Let me see what they have here.
Sir, what happened?
Because each one of us has a different list. So let me look at the list.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I'm just saying what for distance. What about a 320? It's gypsum, short trailer, but we can. You see, it says triple.
Because I'm at the where I pulled in at, where we delivered earlier.
Yeah, I'm here too.
Because I'm not seeing no gypsum or nothing on here.
31. They're about the same, but
Because the problem is I have fireworks, home accessories, sugar, electronic components, and TVs, and that's all I got on my list for this business.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Do I need to move out of your way?
No. This one it's only 330 miles, so it should be a little more than 15 minutes. Should be just fine.
What is it?
Over little. It's just gypsum, 42,000 pounds. If you do it a double.
I don't even have that option on my screen.
That's because everyone's list, Daniel, is different.
That's
So
I
why we're
really
all
don't
taking the same
understand
load.
why.
So everyone's list is different. So you likely won't have the same trip in your list, which is just I don't know why it's the way it is.
But it kind of is an advantage at some point.
Yeah.
So if it's too long of load, you have someone else look at it. Like maybe they have a higher profit one than you do.
Yeah, or they could just have, a different list, but the same jobs combined at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And my truck wrecked for some reason.
I got it low. Read it.
I don't know what the heck happened. I'm gonna have to. My truck somehow rolled backwards into a ditch.
You check your parking brake on it?
I don't even use the parking brake. Never. Hardly. Because I'm using it on my Steam Deck most of the time. I'm gonna have to get myself towed out of here because I can't get out.
That was me a couple nights ago.
Should be just to the right.
Usually I can hit my differential lock and get out of pretty much anything. I've even had myself half hung on the guardrail, but was able to back off no problem.
Here, I can just show off the trailer to my truck to David. Oh, each side different truck, Zach?
Yep. It wouldn't be a true convoy if I didn't change trucks 2 or 3 times.
What are you, a
True.
girl changing clothes? Kidding.
Exactly.
Kidding.
Okay,
I've
I
hardly ever
just took
seen
whatever
any
gypsum
girl
load
do
you
that.
got, and that'd be it.
I've never met a girl that did that, so. Maybe she just wasn't that into clothes as much.
I'm waiting for the inevitable joke from Zach.
Oh, that's what she said.
Well, no, it's I suppose maybe.
Hey David, you want
Nothing
to
wrong.
see the truck? Oh,
I'm
Careful, Daniel.
I'm attempting to okay, not have quite so crazy.
I'll be
truck.
right back.
I'll
I'm gonna
try
go grab a
playing
drink
catch up.
real quick.
yep.
Okay, I'm now in the cabin. So, where'd you go?
I'll just see left. You can hear that
Looks like
motor
somebody's
from all the
rocking
way
a
from
bomb.
over
Is that a
here.
Kenworth I'm seeing?
Sorry, go ahead.
Sam, are you rocking a Kenworth?
Me?
Yeah.
AK-100E, yeah.
No, I'm talking about Zach.
Jeez, David, you
Sweet.
can hear that motor from miles away.
Yeah, it's kind of noisy. That's sweet.
For some reason, it's showing that I have the trailer, but unless crap. Oh my god, forgive me, Lord. I can't see where my trailer's at. Because it shows I have selected the trailer, but it's not giving me an area to hook up to.
I decided to do a double.
This is really frustrating me. So I hit the top of the screen at the, where it shows like it shows whoever's got what load or whatever. And still not letting me take that exact load that Legion's taking.
Huh.
Did you go to the convoy?
Yes, I am in convoy.
Oh, did you change? Alright, it doesn't. It might be a different trailer, but it'd be the same thing. Because I can change what trailer.
It's not letting me even select the same trailers. It shows gypsum on my top left of my screen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I go to back out of it and back to drive, I have no trailer.
That's very odd.
So Daniel, I went to go collect the same load, and it's showing my trailer as one just up here, which I'm traveling up to now.
Okay, now I'm seeing it. It didn't even appear on my GPS earlier. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys, for the negative attitude.
Oh,
No, you're good.
when it first went into on our first load that we did, pulled up to the thing, and the trailer thing wasn't even pulling up. Maybe they had an update and it's not that, or one of the mods is causing like late, slowing it down a bit. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, hey, Pedro.
And now I got the trailer.
What's up, Pedro? Thank you.
Ludovico, hello. Sorry, I'm catching up with.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah, I hate
Apparently
to say, but I'm gonna have to pull out in front of y'all and get this load done off of here because I gotta get to work and get to bed.
Oh, yep. We'll meet you there. You're on your way.
Yes, sir.
You're on your way.
I got it right now. I got the trailer.
David.
Finally.
Yep, I got the trailer.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
let
just-
Daniel get ahead of me so he can get this sped up.
I'm just waiting for the inevitable loss of internet connection at home. Not that I'm pessimistic or anything. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay.
Now my truck's driving how I want it to.
Hey, David.
So swap. Yes, sir.
On this K100, you can add 3 different GPS no matter which direction you're looking. Which direction you're going. So I have a backup just in case the screen change to the whole thing.
Yeah, I went ahead and swapped my engine out for a E6, a 350. So a normal engine, shall we say, as opposed to a crazy one. Because the Mac is incredibly light.
I'll say that 350 definitely packs a punch.
It does, but the 2150 was stupid.
I only have a 375 horsepower in mine.
You have how? Sorry?
375.
Okay.
Is that the 3406E?
I don't know, it's standard, I think.
Isn't the Z15 like an evolution of the 3406?
Yep,
Pretty
it's a
much.
successor to it, pretty much.
Left.
Well, this is much nicer to drive.
Looking there, I thought Legion was brake checking me, but oh well.
No, I wasn't.
This truck acted like it was brake checking.
This 405 Pack car actually drives really nice too.
I wonder if they'll ever add the R700.
Wasn't that like the Mac Arbo with like the really big hood?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, that was the DM680, if I'm not mistaken.
It's weird how I just passed a roundabout and there was an SUV facing in the wrong direction in the middle of the roundabout.
Dang, that's
How-
weird because there were no AI cars in the roundabout
weird.
when I just went through it.
Yeah, actually, you know what's like that is weird because I can see you on my map. We were here last night.
Yeah, we just flip over.
I don't remember flipping over.
Oh no, you did something with the 2,000 horsepower with a heavy load.
I may have done, yes.
The whole doing that some river thing.
Yeah, I seem to have done a lot of flipping over. It's weird.
We
Just
know,
seems to
David.
it just seems to happen when I'm on convoy. It's so bizarre. What the heck, AI?
You get hit, David?
Ah. I nearly taught the AI some new words.
Just give us a look.
Which I will attempt to moderate. So let's call him a Nuckfuster.
Or as that
Wankers.
one Three Horseman guys does, just run them off the road like a red Jeep. Or a Prius.
Yeah, it was a Macar dump truck.
Ugh. Mac R against the Mac R. That's not a good.
Yep.
It's not,
And he was bigger than me.
That's what she said.
okay, you know how the wrong that sounded, right?
That's why I said that's what she said.
Okay.
Seems like even
Now
though these old semis have cruise control too. Come on,
Yeah, I
that car
think-
just hit a police officer and yet he got away with it.
I'm doing 89.
I just
and-
now hit 65.
I'm just doing
And-
62.
Yep, John, it looks like my home router is not being a regular router right now.
I'm gonna put the cruise 65. Might need a little bit of a bump in horsepower a little bit.
C16 Cat's doing wonders.
This 405 pack car, while it's slow, it's definitely cruising along nicely.
What
Then or, go ahead, David.
what truck are you in, Zach?
Now I'm in a T680.
Okay. Because I didn't get close enough to see what truck you were in.
Is that
They
an
have a
old
white
truck or
T680, as
a
basic
jack?
as it gets. It's one of the SES trucks, so it's modern.
Ah,
It wasn't the didn't the Mac R's come with a Detroit in them?
Some of them did, I think.
Can't remember if it was the 6V71 or like or the 92 series, or if it was the I don't even think they had the 60 series in it before Mercedes bought them.
I don't think it was an option. I mean, you could probably swap one into a Mac R, but
Yeah, the 6V92 was available, I believe.
get the
But-
old 9-liter.
Yeah, but the Series 60 wasn't, but I included it as an option because seemingly everyone wants a Series 60.
That was one of the best engines of all time that GM made before they started having problems and then ultimately sell out to Mercedes.
I know, that's why every glider kit, almost every single one, has a 12.7 Detroit in it. I mean, it's fuel efficient, it's not too heavy, and has decent power.
It's easy to
And it
find
has-
transport.
And it has good tuning capabilities. I've seen people squeeze 600 horsepower out of them easily.
I think everybody that, well, runs rice and watches my driving listen to you we talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here, I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's a
what
weird
meters
collection.
And how many horsepower, but
There's a weird collection of crashed cars. So bizarre.
That is weird, because I'm not even hitting anything.
Yeah, maybe well, if there's a bit of lag, that they'll freak out if you get close. But that
Yeah.
looked like they bumped into each other. Oh, and there's another wreck. That's wow.
I've hit nothing.
It's not for me, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I believe you. I think it's just maybe lag and the connection.
Well, maybe
What do you
it's
call it?
pre-crashing before you, David, before you
Could
hit
be.
Because
Dude's very polite.
I'm running
stuff.
95 right now.
But it's that weird thing where maybe I don't cause the crashes. I just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time all of the time.
At a
So
2,000 horsepower motor.
I may have to pull over. I just missed my freaking fuel exit because I'm down below half a tank.
I almost put 800 in this, but
I'm running low too. I'm on about a quarter of a tank.
Now a trailer, a car just clipped the back part of my very back trailer.
That's what
Didn't
she
show no
said.
damage.
how full was the tank before you left, Zach?
Full.
It was probably about
I
half
was
a
running a
tank. This is
different motor
truck
and a
I
different
own.
transmission, so that's probably why.
That barely
The first boat I was running a D13 and 10 speed,
I don't
not
think this
turbo
engine's gonna.
compound.
I don't think this engine's gonna is big enough or powerful enough to burn much diesel.
The C16 1999 C16 600 sure is burning the fuel.
Yep, they are known for
Yeah,
it.
but imagine all the power you're getting in return.
That's why I'm way ahead of y'all. Not because I'm trying to do it on purpose necessarily, it's because I'm running out of time before I had to call it a night.
So I'm 212 miles away.
I'm at
I'm at 130.
193. I had to pull in for inspection.
Ooh, I'm about to hit 100 miles an hour.
I gotta pull in for a way to the way station.
Well, let me skip it.
God's looking over Daniel tonight then.
Let me skip it. I'll drop my speed to 65.
So how's it going, Pedro? How's it been?
Hey, Pedro.
81,219 pounds. But this is only
How much?
44,000 pounds total.
I just had another accident. I've done another big rig try to clip my trailer and actually did.
So how heavy is my truck alone then? If it's 44,000.
Well, you're pulling double, so there's probably a little bit of extra weight to that trailer.
Plus, I'm not saying that your fuel tanks are big, but you could probably supply Texas with beer for at least a day.
Oh, mine?
Oh crap, that was a bit foolish of me. Sorry, Legion. No, I meant, I just,
Oh, the fuel
Brake.
tanks I have on this?
no, I braked firmly and it punted me in front of the exit, but
I
that thing
got,
has enormous fuel tanks.
I got
I'm
4
hopping off at
different
Oklahoma
fuel
City
tanks.
for fuel up, and I'll be right back on.
Like I barely
That's 76,000 something.
Yeah, I barely scratched the surface of the fuel tanks on this.
If you want to go round me, I'm giving it all I've got.
Yeah, in terms of
Okay, I'll
reliability,
give you a
though,
bump.
you'll beat all of us.
I'll give you a bump.
I
I
had somebody-
Bunch of traffic.
I had somebody reply to one of my Macar videos to say that they'd had a Macar in their family since the late 1960s.
Nice.
And I'm like, I was like jealous of that.
Virgin left.
$446 for 128.9.
Police car.
gallons of fuel.
Yeah, I'm stopping for fuel too.
Now I'm back on the road.
The road again.
Is there any place
Can't wait back.
I
I
can,
can't wait to get back and smoke some weed again.
David, is there any place I can see how much fuel I have?
If
Like
you've got a
total
trip
liters?
computer, yeah, if you've got a trip computer, yes, but otherwise you just have to run it really low and then fill it and see. You might be able to when you buy it or when you look at the. Does the summary show fuel capacity, Zach?
Which one?
The summary, when you go into diagnostics, does that show fuel tank capacity? It might do.
I'll look here in a second when I stop at this fuel station.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oklahoma City's your next best bet for fuel.
I just got off at this exit here. There's a
I'm
big
barely-
fuel station.
That's what she said.
I'm barely gaining on David. Right now. Well, now it's good. Now it's bumping up.
Yeah, I just
Oh, where are y'all at? I don't see you anywhere on the map.
153 miles.
I'm at 86, but I don't see you anywhere like on I-44, I-35, or anywhere.
I-35.
So I just took off from Oklahoma City, and I'm about to hit I-44 going down.
Yeah, we are.
I-40 and all that.
We're north of Oklahoma City.
Oh, now I see y'all. Not bad.
How far back are you, Zach?
184 miles.
How'd you get back that far?
I'm stopping for fuel.
Oh,
Fuel and snacks and
Lot
Try and get-
lizards. Yeah.
try and get someone's phone number and maybe some more snacks. And
No, I'm
there's-
trying to get more than a phone number.
Okay.
you're having real pictures of that.
No, I'm actually single. We broke up in June.
Oh,
Yep.
If I had I'm glad I haven't got a stream deck because I would be tempted to do a wah wah noise. But it might be too soon, and I would feel really bad if I did that.
No, it wouldn't be too soon. Yeah, under diagnostics, it shows fuel tank size.
Yay! I thought
It'll
I'd see
tell
it
you-
somewhere.
It'll tell you everything, but not your gear ratio, surprisingly. But it'll tell you everything else.
And that's the weirdest thing.
how many?
Because that's like the most
vehicles-
important thing that'll make or break your truck.
How much is your hold?
Mine's 150 gallons.
I think mine's 100. I think mine's close to 200.
Mine's
if
barely
I
under
remember
each
correctly.
tank.
I don't
My
remember
dad's-
what mine is.
My dad's Volvo had two 100-gallon tanks, one on each side.
I think it begins to like want to drive this truck more than the other one. If it's gonna be that much fuel in that thing.
It's also got a fairly small engine, and so it's not burning it that quickly. That's what the Mac car has. It's not quick. I mean, I'm doing 55. I don't know what the tank is though.
I'm doing 61.
Well, I got 1% damage on my trailer going through the freaking toll gate.
How much gas have you used, David?
I've got just over 3/4 of a tank. I'm not sure how many miles that we've covered. I don't see the odometer.
I got 32 left.
But I can still just see you on my map, Legion, but only just.
It's 8:54 on my end, Daniel.
So 754. Yeah, I'm almost I'm 21 miles out, 20 now. So this will definitely be my last load for tonight. You know, I appreciate y'all, especially you, Legion, for accommodating me. You know, and at least let me do a couple loads with y'all. At least the short run ones, at least. You there, Legion?
Hello?
Legion.
Oh, he may be muted.
Oh. I hope I didn't tick him off.
Oh, no, he's probably just muted.
Yeah, I love how the AI merges into you.
Right.
I guess they want to dry hump it.
Alright.
Oh, it's one of
Sorry, I
these
had
functions.
to turn my mic off for a minute. My dad stopped by for a second.
Oh, I got you.
drop it somehow.
Like I was telling the guys, I do appreciate you. At least y'all let me do a couple of short loads before y'all go do your long thing. And I definitely will be rewatching this tomorrow if it is streaming. After I get off.
Well, this is the longest that my internet connection's held a connection, so I did another
jinx
stream.
yourself.
I know.
Oh, that has a nice. This has a nice sounding big break. You hear that?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
That was me coughing. Sorry, y'all.
No. The Jake break.
Jake.
I guess you guys are out of view range to hear it.
Yeah, I'm still a little far back, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm a mile out.
126 miles back.
I'm in Lawton right now.
So Zach, you might appreciate this. One of the ideal trigger trucks is a Mac R with a Mac MP7 or MP8 and an automatic transmission. Because apparently that's not a real Mac. That's not a real Mac R.
Hey, there's this chick on YouTube that Farmer Grace that drives a Mac.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. They always give her shit for double clutching or something like that.
Man, she's young when she gets it done.
She's hot as fuck too.
I was gonna say I never noticed
I was
her,
gonna say that too.
her using the clutch pedal, to be honest, but
Hey, but that's the kind of girl I wouldn't mind having.
I know exactly, and if she knows how to do the gear shifter with her fingers and whatnot, she probably knows how to give a good hand job too.
Okay.
Hey, just saying. Just rub the right spots like she's splitting gears.
Zach, stop.
Zach.
This ain't perverts are us.
Do enjoy how this Mac R sounds. Didn't realize it was quite so loud. Sorry.
Don't remember it?
That's what she said. Isn't that how you like it in bed?
I guess it's been a while since we drove it. Drove the
Yeah.
old trucks.
Have you ever played around with the Mac Superliner?
I have.
I have. That's a
It's
very nice mod.
It's a very nice and it's you can get it for free or you can donate some money, and the developer has been linked with a Z-Mods truck as well.
Huh.
Or certainly rumored. Far be it for me to confirm or deny rumors, but yeah, I don't know for sure. But that's a very nice truck.
Yeah, it's one of those
Alright,
mods
y'all.
that's like, dang, this house is not a payware.
Well, I think it's a donate truck, isn't it? Because he also does a. Does he not do the Mac accessory pack? Or am I thinking of someone else?
I think that was him, because I think it was him that added like the sleeper and whatnot to the Mac.
Yeah,
R.
and also the R700 hood. Oh, so if you felt like
Alright, I'm out of the convoy. I'm calling in tonight.
All right. You have a good night, man.
Hey, have a fantastic evening.
Same to y'all.
How many gallons of gas do you think this is for?
Probably a lot.
I'm going to say at least 300, but you got 4 tanks. And way more power than me.
Why is there a wreck up here with a bunch of trucks?
Don't know, it was weird.
I think it was pre-David. Kidding. He's not. He just
Now,
said he was
this-
coming and wanted to impress him.
Discord usually doesn't pick up when I try to whistle, So just imagine me whistling like Peter. Or Homer Simpson. I don't know. Weird.
Gotta get in the right lane, David.
Yep, already did.
You should have heard the Jake brake on this thing.
Let me just get my windows down.
When I get up to 70. But honestly, the Mag-R has the best Jake brake.
You obviously haven't heard Z-Mod's Cat Season 16 yet.
I love the way that the Mac, the little Mac engine just gives a little sneeze every time it'll change gear.
Like, using the turbo in it.
Yep.
Yep.
It's such a little cutie. Achoo! I can when I did the Mac engine pack, which I've since put into the main pack.
Shameless plug.
Well, shameless plug, but I spent weeks, it felt like, researching Mac trucks, and I ended up wanting to get my CDL so I could drive old Mac trucks.
Yeah, that actually would be helpful when it comes to creating engines, just finding a truck with that engine to drive.
Yep. Well, that's what Z does.
So if you have
Wasn't he
stop
already a
sign
trucker to
and
begin
stop
with, though?
light- Sorry.
What was that, Legion? Sorry.
If you have a stoplight and a stop sign, which would you listen to, even if it's green, you stop still?
Probably
It's like
both.
trying to read signals from a woman.
Oh boy.
Did you breathe?
Yes, and yes, I think you're right. I think Z is or was a trucker.
Yeah, it's a problem with SCS's people. Like, they're not truckers, really, so they don't know what kind of sounds to actually expect or what they should sound like.
So I'm gonna have to block away half a mile on this game, and well, I can still hear the motor all the way from over there.
Yeah, it's like they didn't bother with a silencer or a muffler, as it's called in the States.
Yeah, it's definitely called a muffler here.
Silencer goes on the tip of the barrel of the gun.
Yeah.
Muffler sounds like, well, something inappropriate.
Something I should probably put on my ass for the streams.
No, that would be a silencer.
It would just rot away anyway, so.
I think the thing about SCS sounds is that yes, I mean the sounds aren't as good as they could be, but they built the game to be so that you could mod it. So people criticize SCS because they don't do XYZ or they steal XYZ ideas from mods. Well, I'm like, well, that's not a bad thing. That's how you have drivers and modders basically help the game, I think.
Exactly. Hell, I even think they employed Cecil for the DLC toys pack.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, you can say that they're doing a half-baked that when they work on the game, but what
Well,
they're
and
actually doing is, sorry,
Nah, you're good. Keep going.
what they're doing is they're giving they're giving gamers what they want.
Exactly. And in terms of the sounds, like the samples themselves are usually great. It's just they can't mix them very well.
Yeah.
Because I've seen what Reachbum did with the stock ISX sound. He completely transformed it.
So I have a K100E 6x4 standard cabin with 370 horsepower.
Okay.
The
Oh, that's
torque
probably the
is-
stock
is
ISX 12 then.
1350.
Yeah. So it sounds like an ISX-12.
Eaton Ultra Shift, the FO20 313A.
Yeah.
That's a
what's-
13 speed.
2.7.
Yep. What's your fuel tank size?
335 gallons.
335. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a good size. You got nice tanks on it.
That's
son.
what she said.
This Macar I must have gone for the extended range tank because it's 259 gallons, which is quite a lot for
I think just a little fuel sipper then.
True. Yeah, but it's not got much power, so.
Yeah, I'm not even at a 3/4 of a tank yet.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got a sort of modern engine in it, which it sips fuel. I feel like changing the truck because just because.
It's okay, I'm thinking about making it bigger fuel. Bigger engine. Just a little bit. Open up like the more.
Do you have David's engine pack enabled?
What?
Do you have David's engine pack enabled?
Oh, yeah.
I'll say you should put in the 92 Caterpillar 3406E. I think is an animal.
The one at the very bottom of the list. It's not available for all trucks though, and I don't know if it's available for that one.
Well, I just meant the 3406E in general.
Oh.
Okay, it's just down the road.
Okay. Fast travel. Where are we? Is it Lawton? Guess so.
Come on, then I go. And Zach just drove over there and we both over there at the.
At the service station.
I'm on the way over there.
Ooh, I could put the Mac E7 into this Panther. Go the other way.
I don't know, I might have enough fuel tank for that 2,000 horsepower one.
Yeah, yes, you will. Assuming it's available for that truck, it may or may not be.
Oh, it is.
Is it? Oh boy. You might want to change your gearbox then.
I'm
Just
not
totally
gonna do
put
that one.
Allison transmission with it, just
The
see what it
highest I
does.
might go is 800.
800's gonna feel,
It's definitely gonna feel snappy, but not crazy.
yeah, it's gonna feel responsive. I'm gonna go with a 505.
Oh, the MD8.
Yeah. Normally I usually wouldn't get the sort of most powerful one, but today I'm going to.
Oh, you went back to a modern truck?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna do a Zach. I'm gonna just mix and match. I think it's gonna keep on changing. And I could go with a modern truck with an old engine. So then that way it's a compromise between the two.
It's a glider, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll do that after all.
I'm going back to my FLB, put a N14 in it.
Oh, see, now I want to switch back and go back to an older truck.
Going with the N14, 1450, 1550, 430. Yeah, notice the N14, the multi-torque one. That's 1450 and 1550. It's a 435, but it's called a 370 ESP.
Yes. Yeah.
Is there any reason it's called a 370, or?
Because it's to do with, well, it's basically what Cummins call them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's and they're a little weird. There's a few ESPs, whereas
Yeah, the ESP makes sense, but like the number isn't right.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be like a 435 ESP?
What do you
No,
think
I
of
think-
that 2005 Cummins 525?
that's a ISX. That's a nice engine. I quite like
The
those.
QSX.
Oh,
QCK
yeah.
19.
And Zach, I'm not entirely sure why they named it the way that they did. It's weird.
Yeah.
This is a ISX 1550 550.
That's a nice engine too.
Let's go with a Scott A2 HD. Been a while since I've driven one of those. Oh, and that has the KT in it.
I think I'm gonna go with the 2005 Caterpillar C15 500. What do you think?
I like it.
I'll say I love the C15.
I think I'm gonna go with a. I don't know, a Scott and a Series 60. How crazy does that sound?
That doesn't sound too crazy.
Oh, a
No.
British person driving a Scott?
Well, I am Scottish, so that'd be okay. Oh no, here we go. It's gonna have to be a 1980s 3406. Oh, actually, I could just do a 3406A.
See what we have over here.
I'm gonna go with a 1979 engine.
Definitely pick it up a little bit quicker.
I should think.
Oh, your engine's pretty much 3 liters bigger. And making a lot more power.
So, what engine are you gonna use, David, to keep up?
It's not gonna keep up. It's a 360 horsepower. Wait, well,
So
you're
do you
using a
think we
500,
should
aren't you?
reduce it? Yeah, we're.
No,
I'm
no,
using
I
500.
no, I think it's okay because it'll
I
be
mean,
fine.
it doesn't make a whole lot of power, but it's still a 15-liter engine. It's still going to do better than an 11-liter making the same power.
Okay, we got a
Excuse me.
1200 mile one, or a 400 mile one. They're both earth orders.
I like the idea of the 1200 mile. And if we do the 1200 mile, though, I'm going to switch to a better truck that can better keep up with you, I think. Because it'd be hard work to work something really hard to be able to keep up with you.
That's what she said.
I
Hard work to work something hard.
I know.
It kind of is, though. It does make you tired sometimes afterwards.
Oh, it's all like constant gear changing, right?
This has like 9 pages of different trailers you can take this on. Drive van double.
I like picking a double. Because
That's what she said.
I have to stop myself. I'm like, no. Anyway, yeah, because well, partly because it doesn't want you to do the difficult parking.
Well, with the double,
And
it
that-
doubled the price.
Yeah, that's always a good thing too.
Going all the way to Pocatello, Idaho. What's up, Lando? Okay,
Do.
probably up at the 500 horsepower.
Yeah, I'm using a 500 X15 efficiency in a Lone Star.
Ooh, I like
That'll
that
work.
engine too. The X15 efficiency in general.
Yeah.
You guys can
That
drive whatever
400
you want.
horsepower 1650 torque is a really nice engine. It's a good little highway cruiser.
What was that? Sorry, Legion.
Backing up the trailer.
Okay. Right. Let's go ahead and quick travel to your location.
I'm right next to you.
You changing trucks.
Yeah, so it put me back in Yuma, I think.
Wherever your home garage is, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, you switched back to the
FLB,
cab over?
yep. I did. Put a much more powerful engine in it this time, though.
Nice.
What did you go for then?
You'll need it because this is
Uh,
44,000 pounds.
I went with the N14 435, the multi-torque.
Okay.
My first time running that engine, actually, believe it or not, so...
The multi-torques are they're one of those engines where if you go slightly quite a bit taller than you think you need, well, maybe not slightly, I don't know, you can have a lot of fun with the config. But I've gone the other way. There's I think it's a Detroit diesel where the engine has got more power in the lower gears and less in the higher gears. Maybe it's a Cummins.
It might be a Detroit, which I think that would make sense, because once you're going and actually up to speed, you probably don't need as much torque to...
Yeah, I forget. Yeah, maybe it was just a crazy idea that I had, but the idea was that, hey, if you give it less power, and as you say, in the higher gears, you might use a little bit less fuel.
But I know that a lot of the Detroits, you would only get the multi-torque in top gear. I think the 11.1 was one of them that did that. You would get like 365 in 10th gear, or whatever your top gear was, as opposed to 350 in the rest.
Yeah. But then you could do that just by letting it rev high, because you could configure it to do that too, maybe. Don't know why you would, but...
Tell me when you guys are ready.
Yep, sorry.
Getting my trailer right now.
Just trying to choose a yellow trailer if they've got one.
I went with a double flatbed this time.
Oh, same one as me.
It's
Double
a double, but it's a
flatbed
flatbed trailer.
Yeah, with it all ratchet strapped on over the top of the cardboard.
40,156 pounds.
Yep, I looked at those. Might go with a single then. Just because.
Delivery, so.
Oof, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a single because then it matches the lower roofline of my truck, and it's a little lighter. So therefore I'll be a little bit faster. Sorry, excuse me. But it's 36,000 pounds as opposed to 40,000 pounds. So. Plus the Lone Star is... What was that, Legion? Sorry?
When they include that weight, does it include this weight of the truck too?
No, it's just the cargo, isn't it, Zach, I think?
I think when it shows the cargo, it just shows the weight of the cargo, but when you weigh your truck, I think it shows everything. Or it accounts for everything.
Yeah, so that 36 doesn't include the trailer.
Yeah, it's just the actual weight of the cargo.
Tell me when you're ready, David.
Yep, I'm gonna say I'm ready. I'm just pulling up to the trailer now. My Ickle single trailer. I've gone a little crazy with the gearbox too, Zach. Got an 18 speed with a 285 final drive.
Oh, nice.
So this thing is like built for set, built for Texas's speed limits, I suppose you might say.
Nothing wrong with doing 80 at 1300.
No, that's the plan. Cargo is connected. Oh, and the height is just about perfect for the wagon.
That's what she said.
Because I don't have the top aero package. It's the equivalent of the low roof, I think.
Oh, the flat top, or equivalent to a flat top.
Yeah. Yeah, which you can get the optional high roof.
Oh yeah,
aero
for that
package if you
shorter.
want.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The low roof model, like the Peterbilt and the Lone Star, has really grown on me because I see them around town with a lower trailer.
Oh yeah, I love that flatbed look. You know, with no side skirts or.
Yep, this thing
anything
doesn't
like
have
that.
side skirts.
I've always loved that flatbed look.
And for a Lone Star, I've gone chrome light, which is quite hard to do because Lone Star.
That build exactly.
Yeah. I think it's, I guess the, chrome mirrors, enormous chrome grille that's big enough to.
I can wait for
Wow.
Zach.
I am right round the corner. Get ready to have your hair pulled, Zach.
Oh yeah. Yep, and then
Yeah,
I'll
like-
pass you at the shop when you have to stop and get your emission systems fixed.
Yeah, it's a Cummins engine though, so these will always start.
I hit the brakes too hard.
That's what she said.
Let's switch back to the inside view.
Yay! There's an NVIDIA driver update waiting for me.
That's what I always said. So I already updated them.
Yeah, me too. Unless I have to reinstall them for whatever reason.
Right, against my better judgment, I keep the NVIDIA whatever the program is.
GeForce Experience.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. But there was a game I tried that was horrible, and then I guess it was a new one because there was an update to the driver that fixed a bunch of issues with it. This was a while ago, so I'm like, yeah, fine.
Well, I don't think you have a choice with GeForce Experience anyway, because I think you need it for Shadowplay to work, if I remember correctly.
Yes, and that's almost certainly why I keep it running, because I need it for Shadowplay. Thank you.
You know, I always had the theory that my phone doesn't ever act up unless there's an update that's available. Like, why was there an update in the first place if it's working? Fine.
Yeah.
It's like if Apple comes out with a car and then they announce Apple Car 2, everybody's speed limit just suddenly goes to 25 on the first one.
Yep.
That's the stuff in nightmares. Sorry. I have. I do. I have to buy Apple products at work because we use Apple stuff and I don't like it. But I also use one and the product's okay, I just don't like giving money to Apple.
Would you rather
The only reason I stay with Apple is just because it's what I'm used to.
Yeah, and I get that. I understand.
You know, I'd rather unbox a phone and just know what I'm getting, you know, right off the bat. Then you don't have to worry about bloatware from manufacturer either.
Maybe you
Apple
need to
don't, or from carriers.
Maybe you need to start a new company, David, and name
Beach. What would I be selling, by the way?
The one that I would rather have eat.
Okay.
Oh, I get it now.
My mind went somewhere rather different, sorry.
What were you thinking of, ass?
Yes. I was going to say yes.
Hey, we're both streaming.
Mm-hmm.
It's past 30 seconds. It's school night, so not really.
Yeah.
Probably heard. Worst
You probably
days.
can't hear it, but I'm revving that shit out. It's at 14.
Nice. I am 1,240 miles out.
I'm doing the slowest drag speed in the... Whoa! How come I'm pulling in front of you?
Good question. Well, you got 300 more foot-pounds of torque than I do.
Oh,
And he's
yeah.
like 5,000 pounds lighter.
And you're about to
True.
miss your turn, David.
I know. So hey, see, I used my indicator, and this car let me out. Dang.
Huh.
This game is therefore completely and utterly unrealistic because no one lets a big rig out like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's just totally killed the immersion. Give me a fine for? Oh, I know what give me a fine. Yeah, that's true. This thing's peak torque is like 1,000 revs, so that's probably why it pulls ahead, Zach.
Yeah.
But your truck's going to be quite a bit lighter, I would have thought.
Yeah, you'd think.
So maybe once we get going, could be evenly matched.
I definitely do notice a difference in the higher gears in terms of torque, though. It does seem to have better get up.
Yeah. Well, that's why I chose an 18 speed, because with these such tall gearing, it's gonna struggle a little bit.
Well, that and you're just kind of letting the turbo do more of the work too.
Is that you in my back right here, David, or no?
No, I'm 1255 miles out.
I'm 1253.
How did I get somewhere ahead?
We got a bunch of red lights, I think.
I got a bunch of red lights.
David and I were kind of racing too.
Maybe.
Kind of racing.
Kind of depends on the legality of it.
And it was like,
Was
oh,
it like a snail race?
yes.
It
And it was like,
David beat me for most of it.
yeah, but by about 6 feet, which, given that our trucks are 50-something feet long.
You know what else is 50 feet long?
No.
You want to see?
No.
I'll turn my webcam on.
Oh boy. This thing will cruise at 55 in top gear. Just.
Say just.
I won't want to reach a hill.
I'll say hills you're probably going to struggle with a little bit, admittedly.
Yeah, it's actually got almost no acceleration at 55, so... Which I would expect, because...
Or at least in top gear.
Yeah, it's doing 1,000 revs. So...
I'm only going about 55.
Yeah, set my
Sam?
cruise at 70.
I was at 70 right now, and I'm doing like 1,600 revs.
Right?
Yeah, but you'll be producing plenty of power at that speed, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you'll probably climb hills better than me.
I got a 370 final drive. So
Okay.
It's okay, Lando. You can join if you want. No matter what truck you have.
State trooper up ahead, David, just so that you know.
10-4.
Yep, make sure
Is
you
he
have
on the
your green
left?
card.
He's on the right.
Cheeky
Or
fecker.
Didn't expect that one yet.
No. Whoa, slow traffic.
Just make sure you explain to him that the month and the day are backwards.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah. That's one of those stories where it's like, I can see why it happened, and I still think it's hilarious.
Of course it's freaking lag right at the freaking turn.
I know the
when I'm
AI
going
just
straight,
freaked
but
out.
Only when I'm turning. It's lag. For some reason. Never likes to time it when I'm going perfectly straight, right when I need to turn. Don't know what it is. Maybe there's an update coming.
Yeah, it might be.
Another red light ahead, David.
Yeah, I'm gonna get every red light, I think.
Uh-oh. Traffic's being dumb again.
I have a love-hate relationship with the AI in this game.
Yeah,
Well, it's like sometimes it's like, dang, that's on point. Other days it's like, what the hell are they doing?
yeah.
But that's also one point, because there's always somebody that says, I don't know what... Oh,
I say that at least 3 times a day when I drive in real life.
Right.
Oh, just broke down on the side of the road and decided to freak out. Lando, if you want to, we can, John, if you're there, can you post the link to Discord? Who wants to join, you can join.
It is sometimes so tempting. Oh, that sunset's beautiful. Sometimes so tempting just to skip a red light or two. But I also wouldn't do that in real life, so.
Yeah.
This is why it's called simulator, not a real life simulator.
I know.
But I also try not to do that. I always try to set up red lights. Like right now, I'm just coasting to the town. But this
See
left
where-
the beds up here, keep the left way.
It's nice seeing these towns just filled with traffic.
Yes. Yeah, it is. And the
Freaking Buick just pulled right out in front of me.
I can hear your horn from here.
I had the green light too. It just went.
There's always some people who think that they can make it in time.
Yeah. Well, he's now making a right nuisance of himself. Yep, he's just going through another red light. He or she's probably tweeting something or Xing something or whatever it's called these
They're probably
days.
late for bingo. Just probably an old person driving it.
Yeah, Lando, you can join anytime. No matter what truck.
I'd say I've already driven 3 of them so far this whole convoy.
We'll help you get money. Level you up.
Yep.
If you're trying to avoid fines and damage, just don't drive behind David.
Lag. Don't know what happened.
Dang!
Green
Look at that
spot.
sunset.
Yeah?
Sorry.
You get like little random little spurts of piping and then it drops. And then it stops.
Yeah.
And then
I wonder if that's my network connection doing it. I don't know. I don't
Sorry,
trust
like,
it.
When I'm correcting on the keyboard, it just doesn't let me. It doesn't keep up going. Instead of going finding center. That's how I have the keyboard where it's set up, so as long as I can touch it, but then it goes right back to center instead of just
Yeah.
what it was.
Gosh, that sunset is beautiful.
I thought I'd seen all of the pretty skyboxes in the game, but I hadn't seen that one yet.
Have you seen Wyoming?
No, but I really enjoy driving at night now with the new sort of moonlight and the stars and stuff. You can actually see a little bit, which is nice, because before it was like they
Those
just
are
painted.
pitch black.
Yeah, pitch black, and that was okay. And we do get that sometimes. All
Yeah,
the speed
especially if
limit.
it's a little cloudy at night.
But when the moon's out, it looks so beautiful.
Well, thank you, David. I really appreciate it when my moon's out. You think it looks beautiful
I do.
with all the hair and the little craters.
No, I'm a little short-sighted, so as long as I'm not too close, it's all good.
Even though it has random bursts of air that come out sometimes. Just
Well-
relieving pressure.
They're geothermic reactions. It's expulsion of hot gas.
Claps of
Now-
thunder.
Now this weird symbol that shows two arrows, one pointing up, one pointing down. I was driving somewhere on a road trip and my good lady wife said, "Does that mean that we now have the internet working again?" Now she clearly knew what it really meant, but we were driving through Nebraska, and at the time, our carrier had no coverage, pretty much no coverage. It was just one of those things. Oh, come on, everyone, merge. This Cummins does feel or sound like it's kind of laboring, but that's what truckers do, or that's what the automated transmissions seem to want to do with it.
Yeah.
Which is probably why some of them suffer from the bearing wear that they do. But that might be not proper oil changes for all I know.
Yeah. But bearing is more of a them not greasing something that you should.
Well, the mega carriers don't care. They just wait for the truck to hit 400,000 miles and auction it off and get something new.
Yeah, it's
You always need to grease no matter when you get to like 1,000 miles, 2,000 miles.
They don't care if the truck breaks down. They just send out another one and get you back going.
yeah. I suppose there's a certain if you have enough spare trucks, that's you know, you could make that happen.
When you can use it as tax write-off.
Yeah, literally.
I
Been
got
a
my
while
cruise set at 65, so
Okay. It's been a while since I've had 18 speeds. And it's like any road speed seems to be covered by 3 or 4 gears. Which is nice. Hey! There's Zach. I managed to catch up driving sensibly.
I'm at 1,020 miles.
Okay.
About 1,128.
Just got the Amarillo.
I just upped my cruise at 75, so see if I can catch up with Zach, who's flown off. How'd you manage that?
Gonna find it, David's house and hung outside of it.
Coming there in with an AT&T truck.
Yeah. Yep, it's a cloudy night, so It's pretty dark. This is a long, steep hill, Zach.
I know, that was more hilly than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
30 miles for me.
Yeah, it's like the truck felt like it was trying to accelerate up a hill for a long time.
I was like, I was just riding it in ninth gear the whole time.
So I'm doing 65 at about 1150 revs.
I'm doing literally 65 at 1500.
Which isn't too short, I don't think.
Nah, except for an older engine, it's about on point.
Yeah. And gosh, the N15, is that a 90s engine?
The N14.
Oh, the N14 even, sorry.
Yeah, it came out in like the early 90s, right after the big cam. They finished up the big cam, and it was actually made alongside the ISX until like 2003 or something like that.
Okay.
So I know the N14 had a mechanical and then the electronic version, which was the one you modeled.
Yeah, the N14E. And I would love to do the mechanical one, but I just didn't find enough information about it.
I know that sucks too, because they had real interesting torque range. Like the 350 only had like 1,000 something foot-pounds of torque. The 450 was like a 1550.
Yeah, I can find the headline numbers, but I guess
showing an actual curve on the graph is just impossible to find.
Yeah. And it's not that I'm a torque curve snob. Oh, actually, yes it is. And not finding enough people driving them either on YouTube. Because if I can find someone driving it, and if you have an idea what the torque curve is and you watch someone driving it, you can get a feel as best I can. Okay, so you know what? Your truck's doing 75 really well. Assuming it's doing set 75, I mean...
I was actually doing mainly 70.
Yeah.
I'm only doing like 59 right now, and acceleration is still kind of low for it, but I'm just too used to the other ones.
Oh, I'm speeding. The limit's gone to 60. Whoops.
Holy crap, yes. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to stop for fuel soon.
You still do? I'm only at 3/4 of a tank. I guess not all of us have 335 gallons of tank for fuel.
I got a 260.
I think I'm a 280. Or a 240 or a 280. Actually, you can probably tell me. Because the International Truck Computer can tell me what I had for breakfast, how much transmission oil is left, my volts. Actually, I don't know. I just have estimated range. I don't have tank capacity. Okay.
Yeah, it is a shame there's not much info about that mechanical N14 though. 'Cause I don't think they were made throughout the whole production run. The latest one I've seen was in like a 95 379.
Yeah, but I keep looking, and sometimes you can find stuff on eBay, and occasionally they will open up the brochure or show you the torque curve, and if I just get an idea, or if I get an idea, that'll help.
I'm pretty sure the E7 had a mechanical variant as well.
Right.
I think they made the same power though, so I don't think too much was different in the torque curve.
Right. So are you down to a quarter tank, I think you said?
Yeah, I'm actually just a little below a quarter of a tank.
Okay.
How much gas to start with?
I think like 3/4, or not 3/4, but maybe like the halfway point between halfway and quarter of a tank.
5/8.
Something like that, yeah.
We're coming out to a fuel stop in Tucumcari.
Oh, no.
No, we've just left that. Well, we've actually wait. Yeah, there was one here, but it was kind of hard to get to.
Yeah, I see it. There's one up ahead a little bit further.
Yeah, that's the one. So I'm gonna drop my.
Yeah.
That's it. I couldn't say it. I'm gonna drop.
Mary.
Well, it kind of looks a bit like that. Yeah. So I'm gonna drop my speed. So I'll wait for Zach.
Okay.
But I may not have to wait so long. So if I drop to 55, this thing should sip diesel at that speed because it's barely idling, so it seems.
Oh, merge, you freaking idiots.
What's your second traffic? Are they driving side by side or what?
It was a highway merge to this one, and it looked like a blue Freightliner. I'm not saying it was a Swift one. It was at the bottom of the on ramp.
Is this waiting there?
Seems to be. Nearly ran into someone when we approached. Hey, welcome to New Mexico, Zach.
Yeah. It's gonna be the next exit past this right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm at just over 3/4 of a tank, but my truck was full when I got in it.
Yeah, 860 miles to go.
Copy that.
969 for me. There's a wreck up here. Oh shit.
869 or 969?
969. I think you did really well to avoid running into someone there, Zach.
Thank you.
Because it looked like they just pulled out right in front of you with a good 6 feet to go.
Yep. Oh, my low fuel light just came on.
Okay.
You want me to slow down then for you guys?
I think you're doing what, 65 right now?
64?
I don't know. What do you think, Zach?
If he wants to slow down, wait for us. That's up to him.
Okay.
I'm good with either.
The stars have come out to play.
Oh, they have. They're beautiful.
I love the fact that they made them twinkle. It's the smallest detail, but it makes such a difference.
It does.
And maybe that's just me being a little bit, I kind of want to say starry-eyed, but like, how many developers don't put twinkles in their stars?
Oh, that moon is freaking beautiful too.
Yep. Yes, it is. We probably sound like fanboys right now.
Yep, we do.
Oh well. I'm good with that. Oops. I'll take this exit too.
I'm between,
We're just coming
the
up
town
to
that you're in and Albuquerque.
copy that.
About to take a right turn at Albuquerque. Well, the next turn is that. I'm waiting for you guys. Oh, you guys are getting gas, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
If you look to your left, you can see the Milky Way.
Yep.
So can you at any time, even during the daytime, because your Endemic is going to pay you on that moment.
True story, but I hadn't seen the Milky Way since the mid 80s in what was called West Germany, because there's too much light pollution in the UK. And I saw it in the middle of nowhere in Texas in maybe 2016, 2017, and it was kind of emotional. I just hadn't seen it for 40 years. It was pretty cool. That was epic, actually.
Well, we
And
got
then I
off at
realized-
that exit for nothing.
Well, yeah, but the map didn't make it obvious, did it?
No, it didn't.
Plus, I hadn't discovered those roads, so it wasn't for nothing.
I wish before you ran out of fuel, your truck would like sputter. You know, or just have inconsistent power.
It will sometimes let you restart, won't it? Briefly. And I've also ran out of fuel and got the emergency fill up, and I've gone to start it and it didn't start first time, like it had to bleed itself.
Huh.
Then again, the truck may have been damaged, so
Yeah, it could have been.
you know, I guess I should experiment more.
Do you think
This
they'll
looks-
ever add Mexico or Canada to this map?
I don't know. I've got
If
one of the
SCS doesn't, I'm sure Pro Mods will be able to do it.
Well, I've got the Pro Mods Canada map, which is just I guess it's a county or two up in Canada. I've not explored it that much.
Somehow I still have yet to discover Gillette, even though we've driven to it how many times now?
I bought 50 gallons.
I don't know how much I bought, but it was probably a lot.
All right. Should we make like a tree and head on out of here? Or did I just lose my internet connection?
No, I'm here.
We're here.
Okay, my stream just stopped.
Uh-oh.
You can see how much I weigh though, just for the hell of it. Oh, I probably went in the scale backwards. Just it let me weigh myself even though the trailer's not on the scale. I'm like 79,000 something.
You know, game physics.
Yep.
Exactly.
More matters that you're in the green square than you are in the whole place game.
Yeah.
Well, you say game physics, I'm going to say game abstract. Because, I mean, you're nearly there. Speaking of which, isn't there a bar? Whoa! Did you see that, Zach?
I did not.
Did you see any mirrors? What's going on?
Oh, did that truck just run into the front of you?
He
I
did.
tried to divert into my lane, even though I was already in that lane. And it ran into me.
It's all good. Not much damage.
Sure, went up to the sidebar for a second.
Gotcha.
Over, and then get back over and... Yep. Oh, that's an emergency.
Okay, we're getting back on the road.
This wasn't an urgent delivery, I believe.
Oh, is it an urgent?
Yep.
Oh, but we've still got 44 hours because we don't have to take night stops.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think
okay.
I think we'll be fine.
What happens if you try to sleep in convoy mode?
The game says that you pop in for a coffee and it fades to black and then immediately comes right back.
Oh, so you just caffeinate, okay.
Yeah.
Like normal.
That's how I get through my FedEx route, so
Yeah. Which
live off of Red Bulls.
Yeah, it's not a bad way of doing it. I think because you still have to pull off and stop and then turn everything off and then
Yeah.
so it adds a bit of time to your trip.
Yeah, kind of a coffee break, or in your case, a tea break.
Yeah, but I again, to sound all funky, if that were an abstract, you stop and you swap drivers.
That too.
So I mean, I figure that's something. There's a couple of mods, one of which puts like a model next to you, and it's always a girl. And I'm
Yeah.
like, so I mean, okay, so you would swap driver, but she'd find it hard to drive wearing those heels. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Unless that's what the guys did too.
True. There's a weird arsehole called, was it trucking? Have you ever heard it?
I don't think so.
Driving my truck, driving a big old truck. So with the accelerator stuck. I don't know the lyrics particularly well, but he's wearing a feather boa, and he's got his high heels on. Anyway, you'll have to check it out. It's a weird out song. It's the same album that the Saga Begins came out on, Running with Scissors, I think, which was the Star Wars one. Alright, I'm up to 70 now. We must be going down a hill. Yes, we are.
I just made my right turn at Albuquerque.
Copy that. I stuck my cruise on at 75, Zach.
Oh, I had to slow down because a truck wanted to merge in front of me.
I set my cruise at 56. 5. But you guys catch up.
Info?
No yawning
No.
yet. I gotta
That's
stay
almost
up
10
all
o'clock
night.
for me.
That is a pretty good yawn. I don't know whether that's the driver yawn or whether that's the Zach yawn. Yeah, it sounded pretty good, close to the real thing.
Now I gotta take a left. Yeah, I might call it a night after this run too.
If I can make it through this run.
Oh,
It's
that
okay,
works.
Only digital property will be damaged, not real-time damage.
But if you're watching the stream and you're contemplating, what? I wish I had been streaming that.
Yeah, I think
If
I'm
I-
gonna go and call it a night right now, actually.
Yep. We gotta do.
So I gotta get up early for work.
Okay. I have just seen a twirling pair of trucks and I cannot record it because I can't record it, unfortunately. So the world will never see that.
Y'all have a great night.
Hey, good night, Zach. It was great hanging out with you again.
Good night.
You can pick up that, finish that load later, right?
Yeah,
As long as
yes.
you save this.
Yep. I am 881 miles out.
I'm 731.
Okay, I will, once I get back up to speed, I'll pick up the pace a little bit. We'll use the nighttime speeding rule, right? Which is, plus as many as you can. You'll not get stopped speeding because it's night. Also, don't follow that in real life.
For illegal disclaimer.
Yes. Yeah, this is a video game, not real life. I would say I'm bursting through 65, but it's not really bursting.
I'm only doing, I set my cruise at 51.
Yeah. Oh,
So if you're
see
100
where
miles back, roughly, and I do a 51, you're at 71, it would take you, you'll be caught up in about 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
something like that. It's just started raining for me. Oh, it's storming as well. Got some lightning there.
Oh, John finished cruise in Kansas this morning.
Awesome. Yeah, that last couple of cities was a pain because I didn't know which two cities I'd visited. And I think John was saying the same, and then I managed to find it. I think the last one for me was Kansas City.
Apparently the rain, the windshield wipers don't work on the Q180.
The convoy sometimes doesn't. The automatic time ones don't always work so good.
Oh, they're not automatic. I'm trying to push the button and it's not working. Speed, right?
Yes, normally. Well, they should work, but the rain's getting pretty heavy as well.
I think the sun's gonna be coming up soon. 4 o'clock a.m.
Yep. So just over an hour of game time, maybe?
Yep. Minute. He says Hutchinson, Kansas was his last one.
Okay. Yeah, I lost track completely of the ones I'd done, or the cities that I'd managed to visit. And in ETS, there's the Falklands one, the new map, or the last map that they launched, and I've got halfway through, and I cannot find the cities that I need to visit. And it's frustrating because it doesn't give you a list. So it's like, I really want to complete the challenge, but I feel like giving up.
Don't worry, one day you can grab them through some random one and say, oh, finish it.
But you only get till December the 19th, I think, or the 18th for that one. There's like a time limit on them.
Baldwin? For what?
Balkans.
What is that?
Yeah. Serbia, Croatia, basically go to Italy and just cross the river. Across the ocean even, sorry.
Oh, like north of Greece?
Yes. Yeah, they announced Greece was coming to the map, to the world, which is good. Look, I got a Tesla in one lane and I got a car in front, and both of them are doing the same speed and I don't fit in the gap, so one of you speed up, one of you slow down. I'll have to inch my way past. There we go. That worked. Okay, 764 miles.
Nice.
And it stopped raining.
Yep, 640 miles. Yep, it started raining at the same time even though we're 100 miles apart. Big
Yay.
storm. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. I think that they've done some work with the weather to try and keep it a bit more consistent.
I'm finally down to 2/3 of my gas tanks.
I'm burning it fairly quickly right now, but
I think I'll just use this truck for my trimming. I can only fill it up once before I have to stop for gas.
yeah, I also like the truck. It's it's a decent model, and it's got it's very easy to turn as well. So it's so short.
That's why you
And, I
has
mean-
a lot of the cab overs
Yeah.
with the tight pulley stick
Yep,
that
well,
we
it-
say.
Doesn't really have any conventional shapes, unless they're show trucks.
Yeah, I'm just saying because they're how narrow the streets are. It's easy
Yeah.
to be up close so you can see how close you are to
Yeah, there's just not much space available.
I bet your rear-ending other cars for semis is a lot less when you're up on top. You can
I'm so sorry, Leach. What was that?
see, like when you're up on top of the engine
Yes.
and right up front, you can judge the distance a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're also that much, well, just shorter. So your turning circle's a lot smaller, which is really handy for things like roundabouts and stuff. And there's loads of roundabouts.
Whose idea is it was that?
Well, it works to keep traffic moving.
My dad complains each time he has to drive around one. Because just don't get it.
I think maybe it's just because there aren't many, because they didn't appear in the UK till, well, they were popping up when I was learning to drive in the early 90s, and then after about 5 or 6 years they were everywhere. But they help with traffic flow.
Yeah.
Once everyone gets used to it, and because in America there's this obsession with the stop sign. And you don't get many stops in the UK. Certainly in the UK and a few more in continental Europe, you've mostly got give way. Well, a roundabout is give way. You don't need to stop, which is good for mileage or emissions, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But there was a fascinating video about City Skylines 2. You can mod the game, or you can enable the developer mode. You can play around with traffic modeling in it, which they tried to make realistic. And the creator had played around with four-way stop versus a roundabout, and various sizes of roundabout, and something like slip roads. And it showed that the multi-lane roundabouts were much more efficient at moving traffic than a conventional four-way stop or four-way lights.
But it also depends on the people.
Well, true, yeah, and the mix of trucks, buses, and cars. But yeah, it was interesting to see that how the game coped with different traffic. I'm just approaching Gallup.
Just in the farming. Go through town.
Oh, you went a different way to me. Huh. Whoops. Yeah, I'm showing as 676 miles even.
I wonder if you missed the turn.
May have done. I don't know. I also clipped another car.
I wonder when,
And damaged the truck a little bit. Stupid of me.
I wonder when they do those multi-loads, how long some of those can be with triple trailers.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing to bring to the game. I'm excited for. I mean, I love the idea of doing medium sized trucks as well, although it's probably quite hard to implement. At least it'd be hard to implement and still make it interesting. Because
Yeah.
because you can drive 50 miles in 2 or 3 minutes, and that kind of like, that's not so much fun, really.
That'd be multi-city.
Yeah.
If Amazon and all those want you to like drop one trailer off like do a triple, but when you go to it,
Hmm.
it'll like reduce you by one trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it could be interesting. I mean, parts of like California where you've got a few cities, Los Angeles and Oakland, kind of close to each other, I think it could be interesting. But even a different company in the same city would be another element to bring to the game.
But they also gotta even out like each time you stop, the weight difference has to be there too.
Yes. Yeah. $641 miles.
Just open it, right?
Say that again, sorry.
Sound like you just opened the can.
I was gonna cough, so I muted my mic. I probably heard the click.
Probably a
Yeah,
little
well,
part of that coughing and the quit.
Yeah, it could have been.
It sounded like
Yeah.
the popping of the can, like air release.
It was probably the start of my cough.
But it's dry part of the year.
Yeah. Let's see. 620. 3/4 of a tank of diesel. Lots of lights lit up on my dashboard. Must be Christmas. And the weird thing is, it says stop and check engine, but I can still hear it, so it's still there.
Hey, there's this people that they took off from I think I forget which way it was, but they took off from Hawaii, landed in New Zealand, and he lost a whole day. Like for a
Yeah.
whole day, he didn't exist, technically speaking, because it went forward in time day. Whole day, like skipped one day, 24 hours.
Yep. When you travel from the UK to the West Coast, it's 8 hours time difference, and the flight can take about 8 hours, or maybe it's going back, but one way, I think it's going back. You leave typically in the evening of one day, and by the time you've traveled and gotten home, and certainly where I used to live, it would be the evening of the next day. So you'd spend 24 hours traveling. It'd be more like 16, but so you kind of lose time.
Also, if you travel from when it's November here, you travel to Australia and it's practically April in weather for us there.
Yeah. Yep.
Like it's summer down there.
Southern Hemisphere, yeah.
So there is people on the earth that celebrate Christmas in summertime and wintertime.
South Africa is one.
Yeah. Australia, New Zealand. Isn't that kind of weird? Like, not
Yeah,
weird,
it is.
but odd to us. And there's also Brazil, Argentina.
Yeah, just having Christmas in the Southern Hemisphere when it's sunny. The sound. I mean, like so where Zach lives in Florida, it's very rarely does it get to freezing.
In last Winter Olympics was in the summertime. No, Summer Olympics was in the wintertime.
Right.
In Brazil?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't.
When they
I
went to
didn't.
Brazil for the summer games is wintertime down there.
Right. Well, that makes sense.
I gotta go through this poorly designed DOT weight scale. And I'm stuck behind a Prius.
Damn it.
Can't.
I am 552 miles.
552?
Yep.
535.
Okay.
And I'm gonna maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that one's a pain to
Ben,
get
where
to
are you
though.
at?
There's a gas stop
And you're
just a
from-
little south
Oh,
of
you're
you.
right behind me.
Yep, pretty much.
So I'll go ahead and do that while I'm waiting for you to catch up.
I'm probably gonna get called in as well. And then if I do, I'll get fined for damaged truck.
Oh, I got
Yep.
that truck. Only because of the glitches. The game, for some reason, but stabilized, so.
Oh, my truck's damaged because I was driving like an empty.
How's everybody in chat doing? Around where I live, there's another one almost like this. Except for it's even worse.
Well, the way station in Dallas in the game is pretty accurate.
I have mine was like 76,000.
It should be a little bit less, I think. But let's take a look.
That is yawn.
Yeah, so that was a big yawn. 70,289 pounds.
I gotta stay up all night because I gotta sleep all day tomorrow.
Oh yeah, because you're back to work, aren't you?
Yep. For another 7 close.
So what hours do you work? Like 7 at night or 7 in the morning?
Yep.
Yeah.
7. Oh, don't worry, David. You don't have to stop. I knocked down the stop sign.
I know. That was excellent. Now I'm not stopping.
See, but I didn't see no stop sign, officer.
Officer, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Here's my green card. I don't speak American English.
No hablo americano.
Oh no, you speak Queen's English.
I say there, dear chap. The devil are you talking about?
You see those memes or the videos of when they do that?
I don't think so. But
When they start speaking English to someone from Britain and basically it's like acting like they don't understand what they're saying.
I remember seeing. No, it was an article I read. Hang on, let me go way back. So, in the 90s, Mitsubishi sold the 3000 GT, and Dodge sold it as the Stealth. Now, I only know this because I read an article in, like, it was the UK performance car magazine, and this is back in the days when it was paper, about Jeremy Clarkson was trying to drive the Dodge from one side of the country to the other, and he got pulled over speeding, and the officer wanted to see his passport and was confused at the part where the passport says you must bow to the Queen's subject. And I thought, oh, I'm going to try that one sometime. But, that was a few years ago. But calling a car the Dodge Stealth just sounds like, I want one of those. That sounds cool.
Even though they put them in the right color.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, they probably hadn't invented matte black back in the 90s.
The Navy, the Army probably did.
Yeah, call it a military technology though. The Dodge in well, the Dodge in the article was like was red, and it looked cool, but yes, it was a Mitsubishi 3000 GT, so it was a big, heavy two-door with all sorts of gizmos. 4-wheel steering, 4-wheel drive, 3-liter turbo, something, automatic this. Yeah, sounds cool. At least as a kid when I was like 17.
How far back are you?
Roughly 5 truck lengths.
Oh, okay. I didn't live too far away.
Nope.
Finally down to half the tank.
I'm at 3/4. And you've driven for a long way on that tank, so that's pretty good going. Which actually has given me an idea. We could do the how far can you go on a tank of diesel, stick into the speed limit, or going however fast you want, but at the speed limit. You can use any truck that you feel like. Because that's a big tank. That's going to do well.
There's a limit about how many gallons you can have in real life.
I think you were saying that.
Before you have to get a hazmat license.
Yes.
You have so many gallons of.
Is it like 400 gallons or something you were saying, or 500?
Something like that. I don't know what the exact number. I just remember that hearing that somewhere. People can correct me if they want to. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, the most
I've... So I gotta readjust the braking distance. Go ahead.
Yeah, the most I've seen in a stock truck is 300 gallons. So Beatrix is...
Sorry.
Beatrix is in Discord, so... David now will be so soon beyond to harass. Yeah.
Nice that they put a turn to where the mother of all bombs is all at. The U.S. military has a bomb called Mother of All Bombs, and it's well, it's not really that acronym, but people just use it in that.
It's close
acronym,
enough, right?
But the names are different. The names is different. But it's so large it has to be dropped either from the side of a B-52, not inside, or out the back of the C-130.
That's, yeah. So basically, it's a tank with fins on it. Can you hear my horn?
No.
Okay.
But the U.S. Army is also working on a thing that they can launch out of the back of a C-130 and have multiple, like 16 different Tomahawk beam systems or missiles that come out the back. But
I saw that.
Target just as back
Yeah.
to one plane.
Yeah, I saw that.
And even one of the Boeing 747 is one of them. And they can carry like 600,000 or 1,000 of the missiles.
Speaking of the 747, so almost all commercial passenger aircraft these days are twin engines.
Yep.
They reserve the quad engines or the quads for the cargo.
Yep.
I have seen way more quads in the stack approaching Dallas Fort Worth International in the last couple of months than I think I've seen for the last 5 years. So I wonder if there's a new cargo hub that's been built in the area that a quick Google will probably tell me, but it's just interesting how I didn't see quads for the longest time, and then I've seen quite a few recently.
You know, there used to be a lot of passenger stuff that stopped at the Anchorage, Alaska, but now they've turned that into more of a cargo hub. A lot of cargo airplanes go there to stop, get fuel, and switch pilots if they're...
Yeah.
Since it's pretty much halfway in between the U.S. and mainland U.S. and Asia.
Yeah.
Oh, my miles is 1,234.
What's that? Is that the miles on your truck?
Yep. So that's how many miles I've gotten out of the tank, and it's not even halfway.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So 2,400
So-
miles?
So my range is stop check engine, whatever that is.
But that's quite a good fuel tank.
Yes, that's a very good tank. Plus, I think it's quite a light truck, although your cargo is pretty heavy.
Yeah, because you can see underneath it where on the ground in some spaces. Like there's gaps, you can see the engine underneath almost.
Yeah.
Except for they have it all blacked out, of course. But
Yeah, it's a good. I like the K1 100s, and it's a free truck, and it's a decent one as well. And there's another shameless plug.
ran into that AI truck.
And as a plug, it is a truck that is supported by my engine pack, because I'm kind of selfish with it. If I like the truck, I'm going to build it in at the beginning, and if someone says, hey, can you add in this truck, I will happily go back and I will add it in. Yeah, the K100 is supported.
Yeah, that's pretty good torque ratio too.
Yep.
I got the Prime Beaver version, which is why it has so much gas, or not gas.
Yeah, that's the one with the enormous tanks.
So it's good for long hauls.
You can also get the day cap, which is a tiny little thing.
I think if I get a 375 motor horsepower, it probably pull a lot of loads bars without using that much gas.
Yep. Yeah, the whole how far can you go on a tank? I mean, you'd have to start in Texas and aim to head up to probably Washington State.
Yeah.
Maybe. And if we did it as a convoy, that would be a little fairer, because then we all drive at like the same, lanes merge, at the same speed kind of thing.
My question is, why did they just continue it all the way to that high interstate over there? Going from 3 lanes to 2 lanes, well no, we're from 2 lanes and a turn.
I guess because we're approaching the highway.
4 lanes and a turn to 4 lanes down to 2 lanes. Why not just keep it all the way through?
And I guess because we're approaching the highway.
No, Beaver. We can do that with the other highways. 4 lanes.
And I believe that this is the highway where myself and Zach got the Max stuck with that heavy load. I believe it's this on-ramp to our right.
Yep. I almost got stuck there. It's like very, 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 very slow. Don't know why. Maybe I had less gas and was able to get that last little bit out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Well, we'll never know, except we can always go back and try it again. It's all an 18 speed into the Mac, and it gives it a better chance. It's got nice and low gears.
Yeah.
Oh, the speed limit goes up to 80.
Okay, we're going down.
So you're using, is it a 500 horsepower or 550 horsepower cat?
500,
Okay.
I think.
Sounds about right. Yeah, because I think we all use 500s. Do you remember what gearbox you've got? Because you are pulling away from me really, really well.
I think C3.
Okay.
It's an Aidon Ultra Jet.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I've got.
Right?
Oh, we just get up to speed as well. Oh well.
Close up the hill, let us way down.
Yep.
The yield sign anyway.
There's a truck from the right, from the left even these miles away, and it's a Freightliner day cab, so a small engine.
Yeah.
Hey, 360 miles left. I'm at between 3/4 and half a tank.
Yep. 252 miles left. Passing Lincoln.
That sounded like another yawn, sir.
These are very common
Let's get
where-
on.
over in Wyoming too,
Yeah.
where just to give you opportunity to pass for a little while
Yes. Yeah.
without having to pay for four-laning it all the way into space. So let it go around like farm equipment and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. The Lone Star dropped down a couple of cogs, went up at about 55, which is fair enough. I was, happy enough with that. But I do weigh quite a bit less than you.
Yeah.
Or, well, my truck weighs less than your truck, I should say.
Only because yeah,
Yeah, it's a lighter cargo, so it's just a single trailer. No, I just wanted to get a trailer that height more closely match the truck height. I just felt like doing a different trailer, really.
Did you do a solid trailer or did you do one like mine?
I did a flatbed.
So kind of like mine.
I think so.
Did you do low deck or the regular deck?
I'm looking at it. I think it's the low deck. I can't remember.
I think it looks like to watch people drive and listen to the top and then top and that.
Yeah, which is fair enough. Or they're doing other stuff, or they're playing a game or something. Which is how I listen to streams sometimes.
I think they like to hear about the motors talk about the motors.
Yeah. Yeah, and just
don't have much of a clue about them,
well, but then it is, as you say, if you you can drive them if you know your engine size and your power and your torque. Because I mean, there's this, the saying that there's no replacement for displacement.
yeah.
So a lot of drivers will prefer a 15-liter engine to a 12.
And just like
No.
I told Daniel, grow in the community, and we'll just have convoys going constantly, no matter where you're from.
Yeah, it's true.
So that even if he wants to go into a convoy, someone's going to be available usually. Even like ATS, and play other games too.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know why people think that when people in charge is not.
I struggle with it. I think it's because you have to tap a lot. So you have to be like, you can't unless you have an analog keyboard. Yeah, maybe that's why. Well, if you want to turn left to go around a left corner, you got to be push to steer and then let go and then push again and then let go and then push again.
I don't even think about it. I just do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd just be too mental overload. Oh, it's merging. I'm driving slower, dude.
Yes, you are.
Because there's a Jeep that needs to merge over, and I didn't want to damage the trailer or
cardboard.
the truck. I'm more worried about the trailer.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, that's where you want to go. Oh, here's the cat. What's the cat?
Hey, St. Cap. I don't have Legion stream showing on my monitor because I'm in the game. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, I'm not used to the brakes on this. It's pretty good brakes on the thing. The other convoy's doing good. No one got flipped over yet.
Yep, I know, right? Hey, Bill.
Bill's always ready.
Sometimes he has to go.
Oh yeah, I know.
I
Plays that
am
game
going
and
to...
decides to come.
Comes and goes, yeah.
He just had to tell anybody.
That's right. Okay. Just put the streamer on, so that's why I stopped for a bit. So they're gonna catch up, but it's okay.
Turn the poor better. Freaking hot. That sounds
Did you bump into someone?
bad. No, something.
Oh, okay.
Lag. I turned it, but the lag made it hesitate for a second, so it ran into some of the side things.
It looked like the marker swerved several times and you nearly missed it, but it still got you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Gonna be in catch-up mode now.
Oh, how far back are you?
Not much. I'm at 232 miles.
At 220.
Yeah, so just a few.
But I'm not constantly speeding up around here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let this
Well, this thing got driving the Jeep with the boat. Kayak, not
okay.
motorboat.
And the Lone Star doesn't have great acceleration at higher speeds, but it makes up for it by at 75. It's only doing 1300 revs, so it's like great for cruising.
So was the Lone Star made in Texas or what?
I don't think so. I'm not sure where International make them.
The Lone Star Texas? Lone Star Ranger?
Yeah, I was watching I think it was a TikTok or a YouTube short that was saying that, you know, Texas calls itself the Lone Star State because it gets really bad reviews. I was like, wow. Yeah, I don't know where it's built. And I'm not good enough at one-handed typing to punch it into Wikipedia and see where they build them.
Did you ever go to that truck plant and do a tour and videotape it all?
No, and if we were, and I got to the point of checking the form, but you can only video with prior approval, so you'd have to ask.
Then you can play it in front of them and they can edit out certain bits.
Possibly, or at least,
Or
I'm sure that there are areas where they don't want you to film.
Oh yeah, they have a tour for that.
Yeah, so no, I haven't been able to go to the Peterbilt factory. It's only a few-ish miles from where I work and from where I live, to be fair. Well, I can see you visually, and you're on my map, but you probably won't see me on the map just yet.
Not quite.
But I'm catching up at a fairly healthy speed, which is good.
Just enough to slow down at 170 miles out.
Settling down to 70 miles an hour.
Your turn signals are easier than out. Right click, left click, change turn signal.
Yeah.
What do you use to drive? Do you use a controller or what?
I do. Yeah, I use a Sony DualShock controller. I've mapped, I mean, I'm sure everyone that's got the game has, but it's got so many controls. I've mapped, like, I don't know, 20 controls to the controller.
Okay.
Let me see, I got my shift, throttle brake, cruise, cruise up, cruise down, cruise resume, engine on, engine off, lights on, lights off, wipers, default view, change interior dash, pop-up main map. Yep. Pop-up global map, parking brake on off, toggle, engine brake on off, toggle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a lot of controls. But you can export them between ATS and ETS2, which is good because, oh, I got to pull it. Or I should.
I'm just gonna blame the semi-truck there. Because
Yeah,
back
there's-
all the way for about in-game for 50 miles,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't let
And I don't feel like going over the grass, so I'll just take the fine.
And we're so close to them. We're 127 miles out.
Okay, it's not bad.
Sorry, everybody
Yeah.
in chat that like.
No, it's okay. It's just
I know I'm just saying for people in chat. Sometimes at the end of the stream or when we get tired. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I think it's really cool that you can export the controls from one game and put them into the other, and you generally use the same controls between the two.
Is a lot of it the same in ETS?
It's very similar. Yes, yeah.
They just it's a different map, different trucks.
Yep. Different
vehicles.
map, different trucks, different rules on the road. So there's no right. Yep. Well, similar trailers. There's no turn right on a red in Europe. Nope. There's and most of the only country that is we drive on the right. Oh, sorry, on the left is the UK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the rest of Europe is.
They're the only ones that are. Well,
Yeah.
it's weird now, but back when they did horses, that was different. There's
Yeah.
horse.
Let's see what else is different. Speed limits are a lot lower generally. So a road like this might be 90 kilometers per hour for most of Europe, which is 55.
And they're a lot less lenient on truckers.
Yeah, you don't tend to have way stations so much,
Oh,
and in some parts.
go ahead.
Some parts of Europe, you've got passport control as you go between countries.
Lag.
That was weird. I just missed you.
Like it lagged out and made me turn. I barely tapped the left button and then it lagged. And it me right into that wall.
Yeah. Did you get damaged?
No, only 28%.
Okay.
And it's been building over time, so it wasn't all in that one thing.
Yeah.
That's what's weird.
Well, I managed to stop. I pulled over to the shoulder and I got really close, but I missed you. Which is good, because that would have damaged quite a bit.
And it's raining.
Oh, great. So I'm going to turn my
I'm
lights
gonna
on.
let you post it next time. So that way we can just cancel out the rain. But this truck's wiper blades don't work. Maybe they didn't.
Do you think it's just not mapped? Maybe?
Maybe it's not with the truck.
Yeah, no, I think that the mapping is the same for all trucks. But I've got the K100 and the wipers do definitely work.
Odd. Maybe it's just
Oh.
look at it more. It's okay, I can drive in second person. Or third person, I should say. Funny how there's a first person and third person, but there's no second person.
Well, second person would be your camera over my truck controlling your vehicle, I think.
I thought that'd be third person.
I was just making something up. I'm not sure. But that would be an interesting experience if you could somehow make that work. But I can't drive third person at all. If you ever watch one of my videos and I use the third person view, it's on a straight road with no traffic in front of me, and I often still swerve all over the roads, and sometimes I just wreck, which is never fun.
In World War II, the first guided drone that carried a payload.
Was it third person?
They took off from the airfield, and then they had to bail out so the radio control could take over, and they flew the plane into the whatever target, giant bomber into whatever target they were after, like a dam or something.
Yeah.
Loaded it full of bombs.
That sounds dangerous.
Get Aidon on contact all at once.
Yeah. Oh, rain is stopping now.
Yes, I am. Like I said, I blame the trucks. Before you can get over. Find them. They wouldn't let me over. Alright, truck, what are you doing? Left or right? Left or right?
Well, I found a gap.
How much do you think it'll weigh?
I'm going to say you're 76.
Oh, 75,446.
Yeah, I've burnt off about seemingly 1,000 pounds of fuel since the last time I weighed myself.
I'm somewhere between half and a third of the tank of fuel.
Yeah, I got half a tank, almost exactly.
So if we do the math, it's about 150 at the beginning, and then a 330. And then did we start this one, or did we do a 600 at one after that?
I'm not sure, but you can tell from. Was your truck brand new when you started the convoy?
Yeah.
So you can go and look at how many miles that you've covered, or how many miles are on your truck.
1,576.
Okay.
Normal truck would have been out of gas right now.
Yeah.
Roughly. There's a little bit difference between models for like extra gallons or not.
I don't think so. I think a gallon is a gallon.
Oh wait. Don't move. Oh, okay. This is about
sorry.
Car. It was a half car length that I missed you from bumping into you.
Oh, so actually inch forward was just perfect.
No, me just when you were fully stopped, and I was only like half a car from you.
Oh, I get you. Oh yeah, that was pretty close.
This thing has touchy brake. I kind of like it that way though.
Yeah, they certainly work.
It's a whole lot different because if I had that extra nose on the front of the,
Yeah, you'd have hit things.
it would have hit it.
Yeah. Well, the Lone Star, let me see, what's its damage? 14%, but
Lag. I'm good now.
it feels like the Lone Star has got a bit less power than it had when I started out. It's just not pulling up hills as well as I would, as I think it was at the beginning. That was a huge amount of lag.
Yeah, for some reason. This is like random little perk for a
is weird.
Right when I was about to turn, luckily I was driving slow, so it didn't, or I didn't turn, so it didn't overreact to it. It likes to catch you up to where it thinks you would be.
Yes. I haven't seen it do that in any other convoy. And I don't. That.
AT&T is acting up like you said. Because it didn't do it last time. It was just the internet. Maybe just because they're doing something with the internet right now.
It might be. Well, last time it just kept disconnecting. But then the ATS servers were also very busy as well.
Yeah, it says yours. It's only at 50 ms right now with between me and you.
Okay, that's not bad. Because what's that? 1,500 miles distance, maybe.
15.
Yeah, 1,500 miles between us. I'm not sure how many miles are between us.
I don't know what is the biggest city closest to you.
Dallas.
Not exact location. Like Dallas to Cheyenne is how many miles?
I'm just gonna find out. I'm stopping at a light.
Green light.
Yep, got it.
We're almost there to hop
No,
on.
it's not that much if you drive it. It's 900 miles.
Well, you can do that in a day.
In a day? Yeah, in a day. Yeah. It's a 4-hour flight.
Well, you can do it the whole trip in 9 hours. Driving.
This is me driving. So I'd probably do it in about 18. With me green card ready.
It's illegal to do that. I just think you could do that.
You want to start pulling to the yard first?
I'm waiting for an SUV at a red light.
I can stop and wait if you'd like.
Oh, it's perfect time too. It's 9 o'clock. Perfect time to in the game.
Yeah.
Been about 3 hours. A little more than 3 hours. I only like to play games in like 3 hours spurts. So I can get up. I have to get up and go stretch.
Stretch legs and all that stuff, yeah.
Do all that stuff.
Be the cat that if he or she's staring at you kind of thing, or the dog or whatever.
No, she's sleeping with her face away from me for some reason. But I wasn't aware.
Alright. 1,100 and... Sorry.
Not annoying, but yeah. 1,100 what?
1,153 miles. And I burn 188.9 gallons of diesel. So that's about 6 miles per gallon. A little bit more than that, but not much more. That's not bad, because it's a 15 litre. And I was trying to keep up for the most part.
Why is this not letting me?
Do you need me to move? Let me jump back in and... Move out of the way. There we go.
How do you skip the parking?
Just click enter, I think.
enter chat?
You may have to turn on the. Oh, I don't know then. Because it pops up on the display on your whatever that pop-up thing's called. Yeah, so you may have to. Did you go with difficult parking?
Yep.
What you can do is go back to the main entrance and then click on the green thing again, at the yard, and then click on skip. Because it pops up on the little display at the bottom right, but if it's not popping up, I don't know how to access it.
I can go try it again. I'm not gonna be able to.
Yeah, it's quite a long trailer with the doubles.
I'm too tired to really think about this stuff.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how many miles that you covered.
1,117.
Okay, and how many gallons of fuel did you burn?
153.
Wow. Wow. Well, that's way less than me.
Less gas.
Yeah, way less gas.
Yeah, it's using the 500 horsepower one.
Yeah, you use.
1850.
Yeah, I used another 25 gallons compared to you.
So I have 1,601 mileage on it with Aidon Ultra Shift at FO20E 313.
It's a 13 speed. Yeah.
MHP 3.7.
Yep, it's a 13 speed, that one. Cool. Well, I'm tired too. It's probably end of this stream. Well, maybe. All right. Let me go ahead and close the convoy so I don't lose any progress.
Yep.
That was fun.